Hello, and thanks for joining us for this edition of the Newsfeed. I'm Emily Halstead.
And I'm Ricky LeBlue. The Virginia Tech community experienced a minor scare as Torgerson Hall was evacuated in response to a bomb threat. Virginia Tech's nationally accredited emergency management department and the Virginia Tech Police Department work together in these types of situations and don't take any chances when it comes to student safety.
The Virginia Tech Police said that they had no reason to believe that the threat was credible. All emergency procedures were followed to ensure the safety of the students and staff in the building. Michael Muher, the Director of Emergency Management at Virginia Tech, says that every building on campus has its own emergency action plan, which outlines exactly what to do in different types of situations. Muher believes that ensuring individual preparedness amongst Tech students is the most challenging aspect of his office's mission.
Preparedness. In many ways, that is probably the most difficult part of emergency preparedness and emergency management, is getting individuals interested in what to do should an emergency occur. And if you think about our population, students and even faculty and staff, they're very busy doing a lot of other things. So we try to make that information as easy to consume as possible.
Mohair encourages all Tech students to download an app called LiveSafe, which he describes as a condensed version of the department's website. With LiveSafe, all university emergency procedures are readily available at the touch of your hand.
Virginia Tech is investing in renovations in the library. Although students agree these changes are needed, Hokies think the renovations are overcrowding their study space. Newman Library is renovating its second and fourth floors to create a better work environment for students. These renovations include fixing broken outlets and adding more tables and chairs. On the second floor, books have been removed to make more space for furniture. On the fourth floor, construction has taken up nearly half of the floor's sitting space. Junior biochemistry major Megana Ndalua struggles to study under the construction conditions.
With construction and the extra people we've added, it's become more difficult and it's impossible to find a place to sit and work.
Ndalua appreciates the university's attempt to improve the library, but she wishes the renovations took place during the summer. Associate Dean of Learning Brian Matthews says the renovations are in a prototype phase and will not be finished until spring of 2016.
Blacksburg residents are patiently anticipating the opening of a new addition to South Main Street's First and Main Shopping Center. After significant delays, Zoe's Kitchen is now slated to open its doors to hungry customers on December 1st. The Blacksburg location was expected to open over the summer. However, it's clear that the restaurant won't be finished anytime soon. Construction of the restaurant was approved as an exception to a zoning restriction that prohibited the creation of parking spaces in front of the proposed building line by the Blacksburg Town Council in January of 2015. Despite delays, Blacksburg residents such as Virginia Tech student Kristen Vogelbein are still looking forward to the opening of the First and Main's first chain restaurant.
When Zoe's Kitchen when I heard it was postponed, I was kind of upset because I was looking forward to going. But now I'm even more excited since it's been longer since I've had it, so I'll be really excited when it does open.
Zoe's Kitchen is a counter-service, Mediterranean-inspired restaurant which offers an extensive menu of fresh foods including soups, salads, sandwiches, and kebabs. Upon its opening, it will serve as another healthy addition to Blacksburg's quick-service dining options.
Lefty's Main Street Grill, which opened 12 years ago and has become a Blacksburg favorite, is relocating about a block down South Main Street from its current location. The new building is more than double the size of the current location and will house a 7-barrel system brewery called Lefty's Right Mind Brewing. There will also be a full bar with 24 taps to serve several craft beers, a large-scale kitchen to allow for major upgrades to the Lefty's menu. Frank Perkovich, Lefty's owner, says the plans have been working expansion for over a year, and he thinks now is the right time.
But in terms of our business, I would say the last 6 years have been just kind of steady, big growth, where we're over capacity at all times. I mean, we always have a wait at least one meal a day, if not all meals a day.
Renovations are almost complete, and the new location is expected to be open by November of this year. Where you buy your groceries may have a bigger effect than you think. Reporter Kate O'Toole has more for us about eating locally and its impacts.
Thanks, Emily. Eating local produce affects more than the community, but the nation as a whole as well. Buying fresh produce and meat versus buying food at a store such as Kroger has economical, nutritional, and environmental impacts. The Blacksburg Farmers Market website lists many reasons to eat locally: preserving the environment, reducing your carbon footprint, increasing your nutritional value, and supporting the local economy by allowing small farms to thrive. Farmers Market employee Caroline Montgomery said eating locally could help us on a national level as well, with issues such as obesity and diabetes.
And it's because we've gotten away from making food our priority in our day. We're all so busy and we're running around, but if we just could take a little more time and be selective of what we're buying and then how we prepare it, I think we're going to see our health greatly improve and our local towns really benefit from it because we're putting more money back into our local economy.
Buying fresh produce is better for your health due to the absence of pesticides and preservatives. As for the economy, buying local from local vendors puts money back into the community and keeps towns sustainable and jobs local. Back to you at the news desk.
Just ahead on the newsfeed, ever wanted to learn how to salsa dance? Coming up, more about a free dance lesson program on Virginia Tech's campus.
And next up, find out more about the new parking meter situation in downtown Blacksburg. Stay with us.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Is it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Welcome back to the newsfeed. A Blacksburg man has recently brought his breakthrough concussion prevention training program to the local community. Intelligent Exercise RX, a program set up at the Blacksburg Community Center, aims to combat the claim that concussions can only be prevented by safety equipment. Dr. Ralph Cornwell, the inventor of the program, hopes to raise awareness about the importance of training one's neck in order to prevent the injury.
There's an enormous amount of muscle that holds your head at those 35 degrees. No one's ever trained those muscles, ever. So this machine trains those muscles, so not only do you train the neck, but you're training the muscles that actually hold the head onto the spine.
Cornwell implemented his program 5 years ago at Minnetonka High School in Minnesota. The school hasn't seen a single concussion in any varsity sport over the 5-year span. There's currently a patent pending for his machines. Moving forward, Cornwell hopes to achieve similar results with local high schools in the New River Valley.
Virginia Tech's WUVT radio station showcases a near constant stream of live personalities at all times of the day. However, not just anyone can be put over the airwaves. Newsfeed reporter Kyle Scott has more on the training of all potential WUVT DJs must undergo.
Atop the Squire Student Center, students begin the long training process to become the future of WUVT's FM station. This is AM training.
So AM training is allowing freshmen and anyone that wants to come into our station, then we train them so they're allowed to go on FM without messing up and knowing regulations. It follows our basic guidelines of playing an illegal idea at the top of the hour, PSAs at 15 and 45, and weather at 30.
Students apply for AM training through WUVT's organizational meeting at the start of the fall and spring semesters. By the end of the first month, students are selected and given a weekly training slot. Training occurs in 90-minute intervals from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Friday in a secondary studio across from the FM studio. This gives trainees quick access to an FM DJ in case they have any questions or problems. Trainees are also required to make use of WUVT's massive music library, which spans many genres and countries. It helps to decrease the reliance on a DJ's personal music library, which is barred from use during AM training. While most join to spread their tastes in music, not everyone follows this path. Eleanor Webster, a sophomore at Virginia Tech, grew up with WUVT and found it an easy choice to join the station.
I've been listening to Move It for so long, and I just thought it was cool, and I always thought it would be cool, you know, to actually be able to like get on air and like play some stuff. I love music, so that goes with it. I like sharing the music that I listen to.
This is Kyle Scott reporting for the news feed.
It's too early to call right now, but Conwell has seen potential in at least 10 trainees to be promoted to FM. Those who do not make the cut can be added to the substitution rotation, where they can fill in for absent FM DJs. Blacksburg certainly has had many desirable traits, but to say that public parking is one of those traits would be a stretch. However, it seems as though the town is actively working to fix this. On August 21st, the town of Blacksburg officially made the change in parking to the downtown area. The installation of a new parking system brings not only a new look, but a new sense of convenience as well. The new meters and ticket machines offer the option to not only pay with change, but now a new feature offering credit or debit card payments. So how are the residents reacting to this new way of parking payment?
So I like them, and I think that bigger cities are starting to do it also with credit cards, and it just makes for it to be more convenient.
This convenience does, however, come with price. Prices have gone up by 50 cents per hour, making the new price for $1 for 1 hour $1. Despite the mutters of unhappiness and price increase, the town remains excited about this new system and the direction they have taken with parking.
Uber driving has become very popular here at Virginia Tech. With prices lower than a cab and less stress than taking the bus, students with and without cars are utilizing their opportunity to ride with an Uber driver. Uber has made life easier for those who can't drive for one reason or another. All you have to do is look up a code, check how many drivers are near your location, call or text the driver for any special recommendations, wait for your Uber, and rate your Uber experience with the Uber driver. Here's the catch. The Uber driver also rates you as well, so be on your best behavior.
Salsa Tech is a student organization affiliated with Virginia Tech. The group offers dancing lessons for beginner, intermediate, and advanced dancers. The lessons are free and no partner is needed for attendance. The class meets on Mondays at Squires Room 116 from 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. Wednesday, the group gets together at Sycamore Deli from 9:30 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. where they hold a weekly Latin dance party. Salsa Tech's mission is to introduce the love of salsa and several other forms of Latin dance to Virginia Tech and surrounding communities.
It's a great opportunity to meet new people, learn something new, and experience the Latin American, Central American culture.
For more information, check the group's Facebook page, and to contact Salsa Tech, email them at vtsalsaclub@gmail.com.
That will wrap up this edition of the Newsfeed.
If you have a story idea for the newsfeed, let us know. Send us an email at thenewsfeednrv@gmail.com.
Thanks for watching. I'm Ricky LeBlue.
And I'm Emily Halstead.